Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angel Stadium. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll. And today's starter, Jose Soriano.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Outside low, and we're off and running from Anaheim. Just off the outside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
On the ground to third. Zips it across. 1 out in the top of the first. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris. And it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
One down, base is empty.
3-1.
And that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Over to first, and he saved. Arozarena launched a homer in his most recent game. Now it's Randy Arozarena. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Man at first, 1 away. And a foul ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Ball, that's outside.
And that's downstairs and outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And that's a base hit. Around second is Rodriguez. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. He's got it. 2 down. And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Anaheim, getting the nod on the mound. George Kirby. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. Fastball for a strike. Neto with a couple of homers in his last game. Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Up and in, 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And next for LA, Nolan Schanuel.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And the righty deals. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
Up the middle, Loud. Handles, throws to first, and O'Neill is retired. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here at Angel Stadium, second inning set to go. Here's the veteran second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Soriano back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Line drive to short and caught. Here's Dylan Moore.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Oh, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That's out.
Next pitch is outside. Out to short. Neto. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down to the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Way inside.
1-0. Ball.
No score here in the second.
2-0.
And that drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Victor Robles. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that goes foul. Two down, nobody on, and that misses, and it's 1-1. And that's outside.
That's out.
And that's way high. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Third out. We head to the bottom of the second. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
In for a strike. 0-1.
No, that's it.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. That one ripped. Back there. And that one is out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His 11th of the year. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ohapi now at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Late swing fouled off. This to third. Throws to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Fastball for a strike. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Mickey Moniak stands in now and watches strike 1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's carrying out of here. He hammers one out to right. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 3-1. One out, bases empty. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. Off the plate, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
One down, bases empty.
Ball.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. And the batter now, Kyren Paris.
He really needs to start making more contact. Striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
1 ball, no strikes.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the second game of the series. Next pitch misses way outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. There's a strike. And that is low for ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Neto in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Now move to first. And he's back in easily. towards first, and it goes just foul. Good job to fight that one off. Paris, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Kirby gets the strikeout. And we're back. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Too low, and it's ball 3. And there's the automatic. In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Walked his first time. That just misses. 1-0. Rodriguez in his 4th year, 24 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And he grounds one back up the middle. On to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. And up next for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Late with the swing there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
1-2.
Ball 1 there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel.
Nolan Schanuel.
Inside, just missed. Slapped foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So in now for the Angels, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1.
Tyler O'Neill.
Just missed. 1 out, base is empty.
1-0.
Pitch misses there. 2-0. And a strike in there.
2-1.
And that's outside. And that's ball 3.
3-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Count's full.
This to third. Zips it to first. And O'Neill is retired.
Now,
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Soler.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1-0. That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Slings it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Alec Burleson. The other way, and now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a ball popped in the air, out to shallow center. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. And now it's Brandon Lau. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And that one pulled foul. Burleson, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Moore in the box now. Takes strike one. That misses the zone, and 1-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And fouled off. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Raley in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. That ends the frame. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the fourth. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. That misses, and that's ball one.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And next for L.A., Taylor Ward. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. In the air, right field. Raley on the move to the alley. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. Now it's going to be Mickey Moniak. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Soriano back to work. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, these Mariners looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Close, but called a ball. 1-2 to count. Outside with a breaking ball. Right side. Tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th. And now J.P. Crawford. 0 for 2 in this one.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 down, base is empty.
1-2.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
Next offering upstairs.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Outside, and that is ball 4. 1 gone, runner at first. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Rodriguez recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. 2 on, 1 out. Now at the plate, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
And ball 1.
1-1.
That's a little bit low.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2nd and 3rd, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one not close. And a full count now. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alec Burleson. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward. And that's the third out. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada. Top of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the fifth.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Paris in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fly ball center field. Robles hauls it in, and there's one away. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. Just
outside.
missed.
That's the ball.
Fastball for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
Outside low. 3 balls and a strike.
3-1.
To the right side. Lau sends it to first. Now 2 out. And next for the Angels, Nolan Shotwell.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Robles has this one sized up and makes the grab. That is the inning.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Angels.
and they make a change to start
Number
the sixth.
16.
The new pitcher, Yusei Kikuchi.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Lau at the plate.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. How about that double play?
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman. And not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Here.
Pitch misses outside. 2-1. That one missing inside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And that will get out of play. outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Raley, 30 years old now, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he starts in the outfield. Step off, throw to first. Moore dives back in safely.
And that really speaks to his athletic ability, being able to move from an infield position to go out into the outfield, and it would suggest he's got a pretty good arm as well.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 outs.
1 and 2.
Squirts away a little bit. Goes to second. Save! And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Trent Thornton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. So in now for the Angels, Tyler O'Neill. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Angels really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
No, that's down. Ball.
Foul ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Arozarena going back, and that one's gone. A solo shot. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 4-1. Stepping in, Jorge Soler. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Man at first, nobody out. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Strike 2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one just misses the outside corner. Now 1-2. He goes down looking. Taylor Ward digs in down.
Taylor Ward.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Robles quickly throws it in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. First and second, 1 out. And next for LA, Mickey Moniak. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Soler over at second. Ward over at first with 1 away. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked.
Two and two.
Squirts away a little bit. On the ground, right
That's
side. And foul ball. Two on, one out. And there's a ball.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Into center and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Here is Yoan Moncada.
Nope.
Just missed.
That's the ball. That's
He's getting a little
inside.
frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Outside. 3-0. And they're all loaded up.
Ball
He
four.
did not
Take your base.
take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Kyron Paris, the next to hit for the Angels. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0. And it goes just foul. 1 out, bases full. On the ground, a short could be 2. Flips it behind his back. In time, got him. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Robert Stevenson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Stevenson.
And now Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hands it. Tough play. And he gets him. Nicely done. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His second homer of this series. It's 5-2. So 1 out, nobody on. Next is the designated hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. And that one a little below the knees. 1-1. And downstairs.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next pitch downstairs. 3-1 now. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. O'Neill makes the play, and it's out number 3.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Gregory Santos.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Zach Neto getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Zach Neto.
There's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Out to short. Crawford whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now
So digging in, Nolan Shotwell.
Nolan Shotwell.
In the dirt, ball 1. Bases empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-1 is fouled off.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
This to center field. Robles makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Just missed.
3-0.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So a man at first. Jorge Soler will hit next. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Just off the outside part of the plate.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Full count.
On the ground to the left. That's out number 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Quijada.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Alec Burleson.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That's outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the count even 1-1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Slider misses outside. On the ground. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Hammered, base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Lau stands in now and watches strike 1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
1-1.
Not close with that one. And now it's even 1-1. On the ground to third. Over to second for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That's a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Brash.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And another ball.
3-0.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
And that one hit to first, into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard, and it's going to wind up out of play. And now Yoan Moncada. And the slider just misses.
Don't be surprised, the ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Two on, 1 out. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. It's 7-3.
That's 3 singles in a row. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Pete Fairbanks. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Kyron Paris, the next to hit for the Angels. Line to left. And he'll play it on a bounce. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now batting.
Zach Neto now at the plate. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. And takes low for ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Off the mark there. Now 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shanuel. Inside. And that is ball 1.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Raley makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Angels. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And he chases that one. Good job at damage control right there. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 53. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 53. On half, Felipe.
So digging in, Luke Raley.
Off for the Mariners, right fielder, Luke Raley.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
0-2.
That one missed.
1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting,
Victor
the center
Robles
fielder,
up next
Victor
for the
Robles.
Mariners. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. In for a strike. Good slider. Next pitch is outside.
That's a ball.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the
1-1.
ninth. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fought off foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
1 down, base is empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Down to the last out for the Mariners.
Now batting,
Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
This could end it. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next offering down in the dirt.
Two and two.
And that's in the
Count is
dirt.
full.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.